Hey, what's up, guys? So in this video, I'm going to tell you a crazy jail story about a guy that I was in county with, a Mexican guy, who ended up taking 5 years with a mandatory 85% as a deal. He was asking me my advice. I advised him to take that deal. And I want to tell you guys the circumstances under which he found himself there. So this guy was not at all the typical type inmate in the sense that he stood out completely. He was not, a violent person, not a criminal in any way, a very hardworking, humble Mexican immigrant, okay? He was just a regular day laborer. He'd only been in this country for about a year. Hardworking man, religious man, family man, he didn't create any problems for anybody. His one fault was that he liked to drink, same as I have. He likes to drink, and he used to go out after work and enjoy himself and drink. All right? So he came here from Mexico and reunited with his 3 best friends, all from Mexico. Okay, so these guys were actually living together, working together, and trying to start a life in this new country as laborers. Okay? What happened was really, really sad, guys. It's a fucked up story, and it really breaks my heart to even remember back, talking to this guy and hearing him and listening to him. He cried many times to me, just telling me the story, and I could tell that it was eating him up. And so what actually happened was, him and his 3 best friends went out one night after work. Okay, they were drinking at a bar. He was driving a little minivan that they were using for work. So he was the driver. The 3 of them were in the van with him, and he got in a real bad car accident. The 3 of his best friends all died. Every one of them died, and he survived miraculously. Not only did he survive, but he survived without any injuries. Okay? So the way he told the story to me was he woke up in the hospital and he was handcuffed to the bed. And the police came in and told him that you're being charged with vehicular manslaughter and that your 3 best friends are dead. Just imagine waking up to hearing that. And the crazy thing was this guy was not hurt and not so much saddened by the fact that he had to do time in prison. He was facing a lot of time, like 15 years. What broke his heart was that he lost the 3 people closest to him in life, and it was at his hands. He was responsible for it. I remember him telling me, like crying to me, Hollywood, I don't know what to do. It's killing me. I'm so sorry. Will God ever forgive me for what I did? How could this have happened? I can't believe what happened. Devastated. And, I recommended that he take that 5-year offer that the state gave him because I thought that was fair. And he was lucky to get that because he could have got a lot more. He ended up having to serve 4.5 years on that 5-year sentence, and I'm pretty sure that he also had a deportation order and was deported back to Mexico. But the real point of this story, guys, is not to drink and drive. I am guilty of that in many, many instances in my life. It's the worst thing. The biggest risk that I ever take is in the past drinking and driving. It's not going to turn out well. At any moment, something could happen, even if it's not your own fault. The fact that you're drunk, it comes with major consequences, and I've always had that fear for myself that, God forbid, I kill somebody. And I've always reflected back to this guy's story and how devastated he was. And even though this was years ago and he's long out of prison now, I can guarantee you that this shit eats him up every single day of his life. Every waking moment, I can assure you, he is thinking about what happened and what he did and those 3 best friends that he put in the fucking grave because of an accident, because of poor judgment. One mistake, guys, one bad decision can fuck it all up and end your life like this. And in this case, not end his life, but end the life of the people that he loved the most. So I hope you guys take something good out of this. Please don't drink and drive. I'll talk to you next time.